Hey, it's Jake Gagne. Thanks for watching MotoAmerica on YouTube. Be sure to like and subscribe. Keep tuning in.
8 laps scheduled for this race. Championship on the line. And it looks like the 33 Kyle Wyman got off to a good start. Rispoli's ahead of his teammate. And is Rispoli going to try and take the lead? He does. He bends it into turn number 1. Boy, this is where it's really sketchy. None of these riders have been able to start at this speed. But they're getting after it. And Rispoli, it's kind of win or take all for him.
You're exactly right. This is what he has to do. And, you know, Hayden knows that he's got a 7-point deficit. Does James Rispoli. And Gillum knows that back there in 5th. I think, you know, Hayden did a lot of the hard work that he needed to do yesterday. All these riders are on reins, I've come to find out. So each one of these bikes on 600-pound motorcycles are all on slicks. So, I'm sorry, not on slicks, on rain tires, which is going to make it pretty dodgy, I think, 2 or 3 laps in here.
Hanalopa, has Tyler O'Hara made it out?
He has. He started from the pit lane, and I checked in with a member of the team. I asked what was the reason, and said to kind of stay out of the way. If you're just joining us or you didn't see what happened yesterday during the mission challenge, he did have a tip over where he suffered a displaced fracture of the second metatarsal on that left shifting foot. And so a really good job by Tyler just making that decision to keep everyone safe, including himself.
All right, so he's going to go out and ride and basically use this as a test?
Wow. And to be the defending champion and know this is your last race with the number 1 plate, pretty classy move from Tyler. As you can see, Rispoli here is they're all going around that patch, Greg. Now keep in mind we had a couple races before and we saw a lot of the riders going around that patch, but right now you're gonna have Kyle Wyman, you have Jeremy McWilliams there, and now Hayden Gillum makes the first pass. He does that on Travis Wyman as they come down the front straightaway. Hayden Gillum slots himself into 4th. They're all going around that patch, Greg. Now keep in mind we had a couple races before and we saw a lot of the riders going around that patch, but right now you're gonna have Kyle Wyman, you have Jeremy McWilliams there, and now Hayden Gillum makes the first pass. He does that on Travis Wyman as they come down the front straightaway. This is what these kind of conditioned races do that brings a lot of people into it. Max Flinders running 5th right now with a really nice run from him.
Max Flinders on the M3 Revolution Performance Indian Challenger, having a go at it, the fan favorite, as Flinders just goes. He comes across the stripe.
Thought better of it. It looked like he had a run, didn't it, Greg?
Yeah, he certainly did.
Now he's going to run right up onto the back of McWilliams as they come out of turn 1. This is where we saw Max last lap get a little out of shape.
Same place.
Same thing going in there that time, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it certainly was. So it's Kyle Wyman over Hayden Gillum, Jeremy McWilliams, Max Flinders.
Max has got pace, man. He's got pace right now. He's got to try to figure out a way. He's got a run on him here as they come up over the top of that ridge. Is he going to be able to slot himself inside? He
does. So Max Flinders goes into 3rd spot. Like that move ahead of McWilliams. And so now Max Flinders flying the flag for Indian Motorcycles.
Bobby Fong makes a quick pass on McWilliams as well. He's got probably 4 or 5 seconds over Bobby Fong. So for Max, just keep it going, keep hitting your marks, keep your focus forward, and that's what he's got to try to do here to secure this podium. And you see Kyle Wyman's pulled out to a nice gap now, 3.3 seconds over Gillum, who's not going to obviously be taking any big chances here on this final lap either.
Not only are we watching a great performance from Max Flinders currently, Jay, but also, I mean, that bike is moving around a lot. It is not the most sorted bike we've seen in the class, and he is just riding the wheels off of it. And I agree with you. Just look forward, Max. You're good. You're good.
I'm just happy. I'm happy for the guy. You know, it's
absolutely
like
too.
He's standing up, looking back now. So he's just kind of got. Does he have a pit board out there? You know, that's what you got to ask yourself. So
3 great stories, right, Jay?
Story. Yeah,
3 great stories. Kyle Wyman coming back, bouncing back for what's potentially a win here if half a lap to go. Hayden Gillum, Vance and Hines taking on the factory teams of Harley-Davidson and Indian Motorcycles and getting this championship already won, regardless of who wins it for him. And then Max Flinders, the last race of the year.
And the greatest part is the lack of attrition that there hasn't been. He's earned this 3rd place. He's gone by. He has gone by people that have won races in Bobby Fong and been on podiums and Jeremy Williams and things like that. He's gone past them. As you get a good look here at the forgotten guy, Kyle Wyman, who is definitely stamping his approval. Guy's done more laps around New Jersey Motorsports Park than probably anybody, and he's going to win the final race of the season.
So Kyle Wyman comes to the line and wins Mission King of the Baggers final race of the 2023 season. The championship goes to Hayden Gillum, and the fan favorite win goes to Max Flinders in third place with Bobby Fong fourth. I don't know what's a bigger story here.
Man, it's a big one. I'm so happy for this guy. I mean, literally, this is a great thing. He's got his Kenny Roberts replica helmet on. All these guys are going to be stoked for him, too.
We thought about it. Let's go with that.
The fans continue to stay out here. Congratulations on not just a great race, but a fantastic season. And we're going to go ahead and we will reset the podium. And we're going to celebrate the 2023 King of the Baggers National Championship.
Here's a look at those results. Kyle Wyman with the big W. Another one for him this season. Hayden Gillum with the national championship, his second of the season. Max Flinders with his first podium of his career.
What a way to end the year.